Hello, what's up guys? Gary Bear here, and this is my very first commentary ever. And I cannot see the gameplay while I'm recording the sound, but I know what map or match I'm uploading. So I'm playing on Prison Break, and it's a free-for-all match, and I do a pretty damn good job. The enemy was being, the enemy team was, I guess everybody's the enemy team. Everybody in this game was kind of acting like idiots during the game, and I feel like that's why I did amazing. I'm not normally a really great player. I'm more of like a support. I have a support role, and I never do super amazing, but I always have like a good KD in every one of my games. You'll never see me go like there's rarely times where I will go more than 30 kills. I think 30 kills is my legit like the stopping point to where like my highest kills in Ghost. And I want to talk about a couple things though with Ghost that'll help you throughout or like tips and tricks kind of, But I'm gonna try to stay as positive as possible so I don't ridicule the game. I think the game's awesome. I love Call of Duty. I've played it since Modern Warfare 2. And yeah, so the first thing I want to talk about was spawns. Spawns are obviously terrible in this game, and I I say that with no remorse. The spawns are terrible, and I've not figured out a way to manipulate them yet into my favor. And I don't think there really is a way at the moment. I think maybe that's what Ghost was trying to do when Infinity Ward was doing all their when they're making the spawns, because people will always complain about, getting spawn killed or spawn trapped, and it's really hard to do that in this game. You either spawn a mile away from somebody, or which is a good thing, but if the enemy team is, or if you or anybody is trying to spawn trap a team, it is almost impossible. They will spawn up your ass, around the corner, through your tubes, and out your boobs. Like it just it's it's not ridiculous. I think that they were trying to do something good with it, and it just didn't work out. They had good intentions, and nothing really worked out. And a lot of people said that Modern Warfare 3 had like the same problem. Um, I played a lot of Modern Warfare 3, and I love that game. And I can't exactly say that that game had that problem, honestly. But I guess we're talking about Ghost here. The spawning's a little bad. I mean, I'm just trying to keep it so I don't make anybody else mad while I'm making while I'm giving my opinion on the game, and my opinion obviously isn't everybody else's, so I don't want to make anyone mad or hurt their feelings, or or you know get on the bad side of Infinity Ward or whatever. But anyways, another thing is the guns. There's not a lot of great guns, honestly. There's a few, but using attachments is the like number one thing with all the guns. I promise you, using certain attachments with certain guns. If you don't like the iron sights, use a red dot. I don't like the tracker sight. But if you use a tracker sight, then good for you. Congratulations. I honestly hate the tracker sights. It makes me so mad when people use tracker sites, and I have not really figured out why yet. And other sites that I do not like, thermal is all right. It's been here since Modern Warfare 2, maybe COD 4. I'm not sure. I didn't really play COD 4. I played a little bit like 2 or 3 years ago. Just to mess around, and yeah, I like that game, but thermal sights are okay. They do get annoying when people use them with LMGs. I feel like that's when they're the supreme, like up there, like they'll kill you a crap ton. They can kill you from a mile away. Sniping with thermals, it does not bother me because the scope's kind of messed. Like the scope isn't like, it's not what everyone's used to, and it'll get you killed. And I like to stick straightly whenever I'm sniping on this game is the USR or just with the regular scope, and I don't like using the I don't know what it's called exactly, but like it's a scope where you can scope in super far and scope out, and I don't know, it apparently helps with the accuracy. I do not like it, so I preferably would not use that one. I use Chrome shit Chrome something on, and then I use FMJ. And I realize it's not FMJ anymore since Modern Warfare 2, and you know. But anyways, um, yeah, this game. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I had a 3-step. I had like a 4-step process how I was gonna do this. And the third thing is perks. The perks are pretty awesome, honestly. I don't, I, I don't know. There's so many different perks, and they're not pro anymore. It's hard to get used to. There's not a lot of perks that I run with and I use. Amplify. You should put Amplify on. Everybody should put Amplify on because there's so many people in the Call of Duty world that they just want to go home and play video games and relax. They're not trying to buy a headset or do good in game. They just want to. Well, obviously they're trying to do good, but they're not like, if I don't do good, this is the end of my life. Like, I don't think people who play the game a lot are like that either. But everyone likes to win, and the people who like to win are more likely, or the people who want to win all the time, every match, are more than likely going to get headsets. And using Amplify will help you out a shit ton. And that means also using Dead Silence. Because if I'm recommending this, and I've seen a bunch of YouTubers recommend using Amplify, then you should use Dead Silence. Dead Silence is probably one of the best perks on there. I will always have Dead Silence on any one of my classes. I think that is one of the best perks in this game. Amplify and Dead Silence, hands down. Another really good one if you're running around and you're playing it slow to use is Wiretap. And I know it sounds really newbie, it's really easy to use, but Wiretap is probably one of the best perks on there if you are playing like a support role. If you're playing domination, you can key out where your enemies are, and you can kill them, or you can defend a certain area, and you'll know where they're coming from, and you can just wait for them. And yeah, and oh, I want to go back on the kill streaks, because um, depending on what kind of gameplay you are looking for, if you're rushing in, then you want to use obviously speed. If you're sniping, use focus, man. Focus will help you out. I use focus on most of my classes, anyways, because you die so fast in this game, and half of it is because you were shooting somebody and they're shooting you, and you can't pick them off because your gun's recoiling so bad. And I think that's all. That's all today, I guess. I don't know. I'll talk more about this stuff. I didn't realize I was talking so long. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Though, and if you could give me a like or subscribe, that'd be very nice. I'd much appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Though, and I'll see you in the next video.
Time's almost up.